welcome to today's Daily Antidote of Song. So happy to see so many of you coming into the room. So that is Tim Eriksen over there on our famous ukulele, and that's Tim's version of I Don't Play the Ukulele. Can we all please just make a note of what not playing the ukulele would look like for some of us? So thank you, Tim. You're welcome to keep going in the background while I say hi to everybody. It's beautiful. So let's say hi to everybody out there on the live stream. Hi to the folks on Facebook. Hi to the folks on YouTube. Glad you guys are all here today. Hi to Mary, who's running the tech for us today. Thanks, Mary, for being here. Hello, of course, to Tim, coming in from Amherst, Mass. And I'm over here at Tim's house, and we're going to have a great singing day today. Deborah in Kentucky, hello. Aloysius in Mass. Sheila in Florida. Susan in Ohio. Adela in Maryland. Kathleen in Albuquerque. Dory and Ollie in Rhode Island. Benet in California. Bob in Albany. Pauline in Newcastle, UK. Gary in Massachusetts. Kevin in DC, reminding me that today is day 1,620 days of consecutive singing here in the Daily Antidote of Song. So that's to 1,1620. Linda on Orcas Island. Hello, Jill. Maybe new to us today. Glad you're with us today. Looks a lot like Susan, though, in Jill's space. Hello to Jane in Texas. Hello to Sydney. Nice to have you with us again today. Sydney's relatively new to the room. We're glad you're back. Kim in Vancouver, Bob in Mass, Hoda in British Columbia, Hindi in Toronto, Fred in Maryland, Nancy in Washington State. Let's see, we've got Mac back in the room. Haven't seen you in a long time. Glad to have you back. Caroline in DC, Lynn in Connecticut, Annette in California, Mabel in Massachusetts, Hoda in British Columbia, and Carol in Connecticut. Let's take a deep breath. So lots of you folks know Tim. We've been in this space with him a lot. He played with us in the first couple of weeks of the Daily Antidote of Song back in 2020. He's an incredible musician, multi-instrumentalist, and does incredible work with shape note singing and punk rock music and ballads and much more, banjo and etc. And apparently also ukulele on the side that we didn't know about. So Tim, as long as you've got it in your hands, you want to just hold it up towards the camera. I'll do a little spotlight so folks can see. Anybody who hasn't seen it yet, this is the famous ukulele. This ukulele was donated to us by SiriusXM Radio. That's David Crosby's signature right there on the bottom. Donated to us by SiriusXM Radio The Village. And they have donated it to us as a fundraiser piece for us. We're going to auction this off sometime in October. Stay tuned. That you're looking at Sweet Honey signatures there on the bottom. And we're super excited to have Tim in the room tootling away on it and helping us celebrate this. We are in the middle of our SiriusXM Radio The Village 2-week road trip where we're taking the ukulele around to all Daily Antidote artists who are playing it and having fun with us. So thank you so much, Tim.
Who's DJ T?
I don't know. So thank you for a great question. There are, in fact, 40 some odd signatures on this ukulele, and that is not what just went bang, so nobody needs to worry. A phone went bang. So there's 40 some odd signatures on it, and we only know about half of them. So half of the folks on that uke, we have not even figured out yet who they are. So we are also bringing a ukulele around with us. We'll get Tim to sign it before we leave, before I leave here today. And I'm making notes of who signs that one, so hopefully we'll keep that moving forward and knowing who's on it. So Tim, can you go ahead? I know you've got a great song for us today, one we haven't heard from you in a long time. Can you go ahead and share it for us?
Yep. This one's you don't really need to have the words written down because it's just the form of it becomes pretty clear. The chorus is just Gabriel's going to blow from on high, from on high. Oh, Gabriel's going to blow by and by. That's all there is to it. And then the verses are just, it's just a 7-syllable thing. There's no rhyming or any of that. It's just, once you hear the words, it just repeats in a pattern that you'll figure out. So, if I'm not doing what is on the sheet, don't worry about it. Let's see. You see the dead are rising, rising, rising. You'll see the dead are rising on that great day. Oh, Gabriel. Gabriel's going to blow from on high, from on high. Oh, Gabriel's going to blow by and by. See how that goes? So we can sing. You'll hear the saints rejoicing. You'll hear the saints rejoicing, rejoicing, rejoicing. Oh, you'll hear the saints rejoicing on that great day. Oh, Gabriel's going to blow from on high, from on high. Oh, Gabriel's going to blow by and by. Oh, you'll hear poor sinners crying, crying, crying. Oh, you'll hear poor sinners crying on that great day. Oh, Gabriel's going to blow from on high, from on high. Oh, Gabriel's going to blow by and by. The stars will be falling. Oh, the stars that will be falling, falling, falling. Oh, the stars that will be falling on that great day. Oh, Gabriel's going to blow from on high, from on high. Oh, Gabriel's going to blow by and by. Oh, the seas that will be boiling, boiling, boiling. Oh, the seas that will be boiling on that great day. Oh, Gabriel's going to blow from on high, from on high. Oh, Gabriel's going to blow by and by. Oh, the sun that will be darkened, darkened, darkened. Oh, the sun it will be darkened on that great day. Oh, Gabriel's going to blow from on high, from on high. Oh, Gabriel's going to blow by and by. You can kind of keep going all day. All you need is a 7-syllable phrase related to the end of the world. Do a couple more. How about oh, may we all sing together, together, together. Oh, may we all sing together on that great day. Oh, Gabriel's going to blow from on high, from on high. Oh, Gabriel's going to blow by and by. And may the circle be unbroken, unbroken, unbroken. Oh, may the circle be unbroken on that great day. Oh, Gabriel's going to blow from on high, from on high. Oh, Gabriel's going to blow by and by. You can repeat it. Oh, Gabriel's going to blow from on high, from on high. Oh, Gabriel's going to blow by and by.
Okay, the train whistle was perfect. I'm not sure if you guys could hear it from here. As he was doing one of his whoa, like the train whistle was jumping in with him. It was completely cool. Tim Eriksen, everybody. Thank you so much, Tim. I love that song so much and love singing that with you. Can you tell us a little bit more about the song?
Yeah, that's I've been singing that for a long time, and I guess you'd say it's probably based on an old New England song from the failed apocalypse of October 1843. But it's one of those ones that there's no set lyrics particularly other than the chorus, but they jumps around. But I got it from I got the nugget of it from a book that belonged to a woman one town over. I found in a junk shop, 1848, book from Maine.
So when we were talking about it before, we were talking about, so a lot of times we'll put who the song is written by in the chat. Yeah. What can you say about, like...
Well, the whole written by thing is interesting because it has political and economic ramifications.
Mm-hmm.
And there's this idea that if you play traditional songs, you don't get to have any money. Or you get to have less. And so it just comes down to ideas of creativity. You know, the copyright law is based on ideas of creativity that are not very thought through, in my opinion.
Mm-hmm.
But it's interesting to think about what is the nature of creativity.
Mm-hmm.
So if I write, maybe you be my baby, hello, it's nice to see you. That's an original song. I can get 200% royalties on that.
And if you take someone else's
I get
song,
half as much for doing this.
Right. Really?
Yeah, half as much money for doing what playing Gabriel's trumpet than doing that literally that thing that I just said.
That's really crazy. Yeah. Okay. So a lot of times I think you're taking bits and pieces of songs and sort of turning them into your own song, and sort of across the board when you do that, it's a different copyright.
Yeah. Well, I mean, there's percentages of how much is so-called traditional and how and that's not to use scare quotes unnecessarily, but it's all it's all interesting stuff, but it just comes from a very particular idea of ownership and a very particular idea of creativity, or just like creation, making something, art.
Yep.
And it's just like some idea of art that was held by 18th and 19th century white guys who didn't make any art at all.
Right. And then they sort of build the framework for how we still define it today, which
and of course, the legal process, there's lots of interesting junctures at which there are opportunities for to challenge things or to redefine them, but it's pretty bizarre. So I don't know. The only way to make any money is to say that you made it up.
Incredible. Wow. Okay, so see, we get a learning lesson in here every day, something that we didn't know before. Tim, can you tell us a little bit about what you've got going on? I know you've got a cool project that you're in the middle of.
Yeah, I got a couple things. I'm recording a hardcore punk record just down the street, and I'm working on a new album with Omar Sosa that we've been we did an album in 2009 that was well received, and that we really loved. And we got a little grant to put together, spend a week rehearsing. We got a great band from a couple guys from New York coming up, and we're gonna put together an album, do a couple shows. There are also some screenings of a documentary about Omar's work that are happening around here.
Wow, cool.
Around here being Western Mass. But the documentary, it's called 88. What is it called? 88 well-tuned drums, and it's going to be on video on demand November 1st.
Neat.
It's a great documentary.
All right, and were you involved in that at all, or are you?
Well, only to the extent that it documents that there's a segment that documents our project together.
Cool.
Yeah.
That's really neat.
But it's,
Cool. So we'll get a link in the chat for the 88 well-tuned drums, and maybe you can catch a screening somewhere near you. Sounds like it's around here now.
Yeah.
And what else? Anything else you're working on? You got the punk album and you've got the Omar thing.
I got other stuff that I can always think of it at the moment.
Okay.
But some of it's kind of slow burner,
So I think at one point this past year you did a Shakespeare thing.
Yeah, I did the music for a production of Twelfth Night, which was really, really terrific. It was some of the best Shakespeare I've ever seen. It was really fun to be involved.
Do you think anything like that might happen again? Because that sounded amazing.
Yeah. I think, there's various theater. For some reason I can't think at the moment, but I know that there's like some theater and dance stuff.
Great.
Yeah.
Awesome. Okay, well, so we've got Tim's website in the chat, so go ahead and click on his website and check out all the different stuff he's got going on. And I don't know, do you have anything else you want to say about sort of, the state of our crazy world, or about art and making
No, it's
art?
great. It's a great world. It's amazing. I'm looking to see if the squirrel was going to come down, but
Yes, I'm not sure if folks remember last time we were in this space, Tim had a squirrel. It's a wild, regular old squirrel, but it comes down and climbs all over him, and it was totally amazing. And I was definitely hoping to meet the squirrel, so hopefully before I go today.
Yeah, I didn't see him this morning.
Well, so Tim, if you're up for it, can you sing the song for us once more?
Yeah, sure.
Thank you.
If there's any Baha'i in the audience, you could probably teach us a few things about the fall of 1843 and William Miller. But as far as most New Englanders are concerned, it was a failed apocalypse. All right. Where is it? I guess I'll just do whatever ones come to me, and then. But once you hear it the first time, then you can pick it up for the rest of the verse. You'll hear the saints rejoicing, rejoicing, rejoicing. Oh, you'll hear the saints rejoicing on that bright day. Oh, Gabriel's going to blow from on high, from on high. Oh, Gabriel's going to blow by and by. Oh, you'll hear poor sinners crying, crying, crying. Oh, you'll hear poor sinners crying on that great day. Oh, Gabriel's going to blow from on high, from on high. Oh, Gabriel's going to blow by and by. Oh, the stars that will be falling, falling, falling. Oh, the stars that will be falling on that great day. Oh, Gabriel's going to blow from on high, from on high. Oh, Gabriel's going to blow by and by. Oh, may we all sing together, together, together. Oh, may we all sing together on that great day. Oh, Gabriel's going to blow from on high, from on high. Oh, Gabriel's going to blow by and by. Let's repeat it. Oh, Gabriel's going to blow from on high, from on high. Oh, Gabriel's going to blow by and by.
Thank you so much, Tim. It's always so nice to be in the room with you, or in the room with you, as it happens. I'm in the room where it happens right now. Yeah, thank you, Tim. We love singing with you. Can we all please thank Tim Eriksen for a beautiful day?
Thanks a lot.
Thank you.
Thanks, everybody. Nice to see you all.
And don't you guys love the nice to see you all, because it's really so lovely that we actually all see each other with such even the artists who don't sing with us as often, we recognize each other when we're back together, which is really lovely. Okay, I'm gonna say goodbye to everybody in the room. Actually, first I'm gonna hold up actually, Tim, you want to hold the ukulele up once more for me? Thank you. I'm gonna spotlight Tim, and we're going to take another quick look at that ukulele, and we are going to shout out a great thank you to SiriusXM Radio The Village and Mary Sue Tui for giving us this amazing ukulele. We'll be auctioning it off sometime in October. Please stay tuned for auction news, and as soon as we're done today, I'll have Tim signing the Daily Antidote ukulele that we're just starting up, and a year from now-ish, we maybe will have another ukulele to auction off. So thanks again to Tim Eriksen, Amherst, Mass. And we can't wait to sing with you again sometime. Mary, thanks for running tech today from Greenfield. And Deborah in Kentucky, thank you. Sheila in Florida, Susan in Cincinnati, Kathleen, yeah, please feel free to make noise. Kathleen in Albuquerque, Dory and Ollie in Rhode Island, Vinay in California, Mabel and Bears in Massachusetts, Caroline in DC. It's awesome to be with the artists because they can like be tootling around and I can say things on top of it. Usually we don't get to do that. Caroline in DC, Pauline and William over there in Newcastle, UK, Annette in California, Kevin in DC, Linda on Orcas Island, that's Susan in Seattle, except it's not, Laris in the UK, Athena in Brooklyn, reminding me that today is day 1,620 consecutive days of singing. Thank you. Kim in Vancouver, who sings with us sometimes. Nice to see you. Mac, glad to have you back again. I can't remember, Pennsylvania maybe, but I can't remember. Bob in Massachusetts, Fred in Maryland, Gary in Mass, Deli in Maryland, Aloysius in Mass. Did everybody catch that? That was like every other, yeah, okay. So Nancy in Washington State, Jane in Texas, Storm in Mass, Bob in Albany, Lynn in Connecticut, Carol in Connecticut, Hoda in British Columbia, Dan in Vienna, Virginia, Kachina, and I think that's all, Brattleboro, Vermont. Kat in Vermont, hi Mommy in New Jersey, and Dawn in Vermont with all those curly tops. Thanks again everybody for being here. Thanks to everybody out there on the live stream. See y'all tomorrow right here on the